Fife Flyers TV, sponsored by the Bay Hotel, Fife's premier wedding venue.
Todd, what's your expectations going into this weekend?
Well, I think number one is really to get back on track and be the hockey club that we want to be. We've had an opportunity to watch the tape back and cut video for the guys from the last two games, and I take nothing away from what Braehead did. They deserve to win those hockey games. But at the same time, I think that, we identified that, the goals that were scored against us were simply breakdowns and not commit to, certain aspects of our game. We're addressing that. We've addressed that tonight. We'll address that through the entire week. And we know we're a better club than that. That was a big game, and we were outplayed. Saying that, the beauty about hockey is you get to come back and do it all again the following weekend. Now, obviously, it's going to be a tough weekend. Two matches against arguably the team that people are pegging to win a lot of silverware this year. But for us, the key is that we come out, we're committed, and we have everybody on board, and we play our style of game. And like I said, we've talked to the guys. We'll prepare all week. It's going to be up to us to bring it. It's going to take two big efforts.
How big a scalp would it be to beat Sheffield at some point this weekend?
Oh, of course. Back in the days, we always viewed it as a scalp if we beat one of these teams. I think it's important to go into these matches believing that you're going to win these hockey games. The league has improved massively. We've seen both ends of the spectrum, and I think we're kind of played on both ends of the spectrum. I think it's important to find that level of consistency, have all our guys all firing on all cylinders, and come out, really take this a game at a time, and if it doesn't go right on a night, we have to put it behind us, readjust, and come out that next night and come out of these weekends demanding that we get points.
And what's it like for the new imports coming to the UK that are playing in a big building like Sheffield in the UK for the first time?
Yeah, I think that a lot of the guys, certainly the guys who are recruited, are used to playing in big buildings in front of big crowds. I think the biggest thing is probably the adjustment to the league and, expectations in Fife. I think that we haven't had everybody firing. We're making adjustments, and hopefully these adjustments are just what is needed to make us fire on all cylinders. We've seen glimpses of the team that we can be, and I think that we have the makings of a very competitive hockey club. My key goal, I suppose, is to get this team up to full strength. I've really been relying on a number of players, overplaying some guys, and I think it's taken its toll as well on healthy guys as well as guys being out of the lineup. So we're looking forward to a good opportunity or a good chance of getting Rick back in the lineup and David Turan as well. And those additions for us are key. And if we get that, we instantly become a better hockey club. We have all of our forwards moving and playing hard. There's no reason why we can't go out this weekend and win some hockey games.
Just how vital are guys like David Turan and Rick Jackman to the Flyers lineup? Not just to bring extra guys into the team, but just the quality of player they are.
Yeah, they show us. They give us a bit of size, aggressiveness. Everybody knows what Rick's accomplished in his career, but he brings that air of level-headedness to us as well. He's cool with the puck. He make a pass that not everybody sees. And David as well. He's a great, steady player for us. He battles. Up until he was hurt, I think he was, up there with our leading scorers. So two key players for us. And get those guys back into the lineup. It really takes the pressure off the rest of the crew who have been doing, a great job up until this point.
Just to pick out another D-man who's going to be going back to Sheffield for the first time since leaving them in the summer, Russ Moyer. How big has he been for Fife?
Russ has been a great pickup for us this year. not only does he demand a lot out of his teammates, he's a competitor. He knows what it takes to win. Last season was a big year for him. Another championship under his belt. He definitely brings that winning attitude towards us, something that we've talked about, even over the course of the summer. Looking at it, Russ has just been, one of our key pickups. And, he'll only just get bigger and better for us when I don't have to use him for 35, 40 minutes a game.
And going into this weekend, Fife are in a terrific position in the table, third place, 4 wins from 6 matches. You just want to try and keep that going?
Of course. I mean, we crashed out of the Challenge Cup, which is a huge disappointment. I've heard other people say before, it doesn't matter, we're concentrating on a league or concentrating on the conference. I'm disappointed. The guys are incredibly disappointed. We have to put that behind us now. That's gone. We have done well initially in the league here, but remember, this is, 6 months of hockey left, 5.5 months left of hockey. It's important that we find that level of consistency, like I mentioned. It's important that we don't feel that a competitive weekend is good enough for us. We keep building on that and finish up as high as possible on this table. A lot of good teams in this league. We will lose hockey games this year, but I'll tell you, I can handle that if we come out and play like the team we're supposed to be. Sometimes the bounces don't go your way. But when we don't come out and we don't compete to the level that we should, that's when we should be disappointed.
Finally, do you believe Fife can take advantage of Sheffield when, not only when we go to Sheffield, but on Sunday in front of a Fife crowd on Sunday getting the points of Sheffield?
Yeah, I think it's important that we really bounce back this weekend and we go against a Sheffield team, not intimidated, not sitting back and respecting them too much. I think that they have a great team. They're very deep. They're well coached. But I think it's important that we go into this weekend, like I'd mentioned earlier, believing that we're going to win these hockey games. Take Saturday down in Sheffield, play it as, a hard-fought game. I'd love to grab 2 points out of there. But come back, and I mean, this crowd here, we've really, right off the beginning of the season, we've really had some ups and downs. They've seen us shut out opponents. They've seen us beat some top teams in the league. And then they've seen some not great performances. So I can understand people's frustrations. We're frustrated in the dressing room as well. We cut this tape, we look at it, and we look to fix things. But it goes right back to what I've said time and time again. It's consistent teams that'll finish in the top half of the table. And, we're really striving to be one of them teams.
Cheers, Todd. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Bay Hotel, where your dream wedding becomes reality. Visit us at thebayhotel.net.